Okay, we're back on this Cadillac, and I proved that we're getting 100% signal to the compressor actuator, and it's trying to give it 100% signal right now. Engine's running, car's on, AC's on, but as you can see, we're 104 on the low side, 96 on the high side. When I pull the relay for the compressor clutch, because this is a variable displacement compressor with a clutch, because everyone keeps telling me, I get a lot of people telling, oh, there's no clutch if it's variable displacement. Yeah, how did I get this hooked up and why do we have a clutch relay? So, number 86 and 85 on this relay. So I marked them. You see that red mark there and the red mark there. When I put 12-volt battery to this relay clicked. When I put it in here, it did not click. So you go back to this and you go, number 87 and number 30 and number 87. When that actuator from that relay energizes, it pulls over and it engages number 87 with number 30. So number 87 and number 30, when I come down here, is this pin right here should be ground to the field coil, and this one right here should be 12 volts. So when I stick it back in this direction right here, and I get this right here, we should have positive on number 30 here. There we go. And then at the far corner right there is our clutch. And it has high resistance or backfeed. Yeah, that's the clutch right there. So when you get power, look at our low side's going down. I just energized the clutch. You know that, guys? You know you guys who say there's no variable displacement compressors with a clutch. I just energized the clutch because there's a clutch on there. You see the low side go down and you see the high side go up. And we're calling for 100%. It's hot. This thing's been baking in the sun for a few hours. So the technician who owns the shop out here called me out here because he thought the compressor was bad. He says, oh, let's just buy a compressor and throw a compressor on there. I go, hold your horses there a little bit. Now it was a bitch for me to get down there and get my wires on there with that little kit down there for this right here. But I finally got the wires inside there after a lot of cussing and screaming. And I proved that it was getting 100% signal. Then I threw it into manual mode and I went to command it, but nothing was coming on. There was no clutch. So that's why I came up here and discovered there's no command for, what is that, 86 or 85. There was no signal coming from the body control module or wherever it's coming from on this vehicle. I have not read the wiring schematic and I have not read the mode of operation on this vehicle. And I have never worked on a Cadillac XT5 before. So this is my first time on this year make model vehicle. And but I have it working right now. It's getting cold. As you see, 35 PSI on the low side, 118 on the high side. So we are now getting cold. And I'm gonna leave it up to him to do the diagnosis to find out what the problem is, because I got to go do some jobs and I just saved this customer $2,000, or as he might look at it, man, I would have had an easy $2,000 job, but you know, he would have put a compressor in there and he would have hooked everything up and it still would not have worked. And he wants to do the guessing thing and just swap a relay out thinking it was relay, and I'm going, hold on a minute, it's not a relay. All right, get back to you.